Good morning to you, my fans, depending on your location. I remain your humble presenter, Engineer John, and this is Ome John Media. Thank you for watching my video. I applaud you all. Remember, this channel always feature you guys on celebrity news, sports highlights, and news updates as well, and relationship matters. Now, my fans, in today's video or today's segment, we shall be discussing briefly on relationship matters, and our theme of discussion today is being captioned ways to show your spouse that you love them without saying a word. Now, a lot of fans, and today we shall be citing an example on the BB Naija winner, Kalera and Cassie, who happens to be one of the lovebirds being celebrated across Nigeria, across the globe. The way they display their love history in Big Brother Nigeria house. Now, they should be our point of concentration today. Ways to keep your partner or to show your love, your partner or your spouse, that you love them without saying a word. Now, my fans, love is sweet. Love is something that everyone wants to experience. But do you know how or the ways to show your loved ones that you truly love them without telling them on their faces? Here are one of those things. I want you to listen attentively. Number one, you must be an active listener. Being a listener is not only hearing what your spouse is talking alone. Being a listener is not just hearing the voice as your partner voice out. No, you must be a very good listener. When your partner speaks, you listen to what your partner says, and you must react emotionally to your partner. Taking a look at Kalere and Cassie while they were on Big Brother house, it portrays that they communicate uniquely, in a unique way, especially when Cassie speaks. Kalera has to listen. Not necessarily he listens with his emotion. He'll try to understand what Cassie is telling him, or in other way, when Kalere speaks to Cassie, Cassie has to listen and try to interpret the words that has come out in the mouth of Kalere. So, in a relationship, you must show your partner, you must listen to your partner attentively. Especially, you have to show that you care, that what your partner says, the way you react to what your partner says, the way you go about the words that came out of your partner's mouth or lips is very, very vital and important. So you must be listening to your partner. By doing so, your partner will be convinced. Just the way Kalere and Cassie, when they speak, if Cassie speaks, Kalera listens, and when Kalera speaks, Cassie listens, and to what they actually, both of them, they interpret the words that came out each of their mouths. And that is how a relationship goes. In your marriage, are you with your partner? Yes. If your partner speaks, you must be attentive, you must listen to your partner. So that is another way your partner will be convinced that you actually truly love him or her. Now, another point that I want to bring to your notice is that you you have to ask your partner how they are doing. You know, asking your partner, like for example, baby, how are you doing? Is not actually a big deal, but some people take it for granted. A lot of people take it for granted that after all they are seeing their partner every day, so there is no point asking your partner how they are faring, how they are doing. No, you all are getting it wrong. Just look at an example of Cassie and Kalera in Big Brother house. Every morning when they wake up, Cassie will come and ask Kalera, baby, how are you doing? How are you faring? And especially the hug. And for example, if Kalera face is not as bright as the moon, Cassie will notice and Cassie will come hugging Kalera and like, well, I say, what is actually bothering you? You know, by doing so, Kalera is actually knowing, is convinced that Cassie is meant for him. So, in other ways, in your relationship or your spouse, you must ask your partner what actually is happening to him or her. You know, how are you faring? How is this your project that you have been pursuing? What is the stage of this project now? And is there any way I can come in the project you have been pursuing ever since you are being traumatized on this project? Baby, oh, you came back from work and your mood is not so bright as when you are leaving in the morning. What happened? What actually happened in the office? What actually happened? You know, by doing so, your partner will know that actually you truly love him or her. So you must ask your partner how you are faring every day. Every day you wake up in the morning, and even whenever you are around your partner, especially you must notice your partner mood, especially when it changes, either positively or negatively. You must ask your partner what bothers you most. So by doing so, your partner will know that you are meant for him or her, that he is so lucky or she is so lucky to have you by his or herself or by her side. So another point that I want to bring to your notice is you must make time for your partner. You see, I remember, just cast your mind back when you both first met, how romantic the relationship was, how you could not stay without your partner, how your partner triggered the inside of you, those things that your partner says about you on phone. You know, just try to cast your mind back in your dating history. What actually transpired between both of you when you were dating? So you must make time for your partner. You must ask your partner, or must communicate with your partner always. Like whenever I cite an example between Cassie and Kalera in the Big Brother house, you see that at every point in time, Cassie was by the side of Kalera. Not actually, you want to find out, you want to ask Kalera what is her, you know, you always try to find himself or herself, or Kalera try to find himself on the arms of Cassie. You actually watched it. I'm not just saying it, but you saw it. Why I'm citing the example of Cassie and Kalera today is that they stand as one of the perfect couple who went into Big Brother Naija house and also, came out fulfilled marriage without any issue. So you must make time for your partner. You must cuddle your partner. You must make time and make your partner happy. You must actually ask your partner. You must try to make your partner happy. By doing so, you are actually, cultivating that relationship, make watering that relationship that has existed between you both of you. So you must at every time make your partner to be happy. That is another one point. Now, my fans, another point that I want to bring to your notice again is hanging out with their friends. A lot of you partner, you know, try to, disorganize your partner friends. Some will say, baby, I don't like the kind of friends you keep. They are not worthy. I don't want to see you with them anymore. You try to stop the word that has been existing within your partner before you met your partner. Actually, though, we all understand that some of your partner, some of your friends of your partner might be a bad influence on your partner behavior, but at times you have to be considerate and actually try to find out if actually um, your friends or your partner friends has actually been a bad influence or a good influence on your partner. Not actually generalizing it that, baby, you have to put a stop to this your friendship. You can't hardly, if you want to know your partner very well, you want to know your husband very well, you try to associate with his or her friends to know your wife very well, to know your husband very, to know your spouse very well. Don't chase, your spouse friends away just because you want to protect your man, you want to protect your wife, you want to protect your spouse. You never can tell who will be a good help to your family. So you can't just generalize that every friends of your partner is a bad influence to your partner. You do not generalize because you do not know the world that have been coexisting between your partner before you actually came in. So you try to know if actually these friends that my husband is keeping has been a bad influence to him. If actually you have evaluated and see that it is a bad influence to him, you have to come out openly and tell, honey, can you just put a stop to this particular person? Know that I just, if you can help, if you can just listen to me, I just want you to put a stop to. I don't need your, there's a way you go about it, and your spouse will understand. Not actually generalizing that you don't want to see her. You chase his friends away whenever they visit your apartment. You chase them away. You scare them away. That shows that you don't know your husband very or your wife very well. If you actually want to know more detail, to have your wife or your partner on your palm, what your partner is capable of doing and what your partner is not capable of doing, you have to accommodate his or her friends. Psychologically, you will understand if your partner friends has been a bad influence to your partner or has been a good influence to your partner. Because actually some friends your husband or your wife or your partner keep might contribute to the success that you are enjoying in your family. Without you knowing, you think that it is just your husband effort or your wife effort or your partner effort that has been revolving around you and making you so glued. But at times it doesn't go that way. It might be the friends that your partner has kept, the world that have been coexisting between your partner, that has actually place your partner where he is or she find herself. So you do not just chase your partner friends away just because you think that your partner, your husband, or your husband's friends or your partner friends are the bad influence in your family. So I want you to understand it, and it will help you to manage your home and make your house home happy. Another point I want to bring to your notice now is leaving a love note. Actually, when social media has not been in place, years back, for you to show love, you leave a love note, maybe on the pillow of your spouse, maybe just to say, "Good morning, love. I love and cherish you so much. You are an adorable wife. You are an adorable husband." Leaving this note at the pillow when your husband woke up is something that tell your spouse that, that this woman, this man, my spouse is just the perfect one for me. It's just the perfect man for me. So, but now on social media is now taking the day, and yet spouse find themselves not even ready to show their spouse that they truly love them. Do you know that having a chat, maybe WhatsApping your husband in the morning, because every being or every spouse, because check their messages just in the morning. Maybe they woke up and they have to let me check what is actually happening around me. They go to their WhatsApp and seeing your husband saying hi, good morning, honey, how you doing? Hope your night went well. Wow, I love the way you smile. You are so beautiful. I thank God I met you. These love notes that just placed on WhatsApp to your wife will gladden her heart, or your husband will make your husband feel that you are the special one, and he thank God for finding you. No, but some people neglect this aspect. Then how many times do you have to show love to your husband? Leaving a note, either physical note or social media on media, is another thing I want to bring to your notice. If you have not been doing it, please do well to do it. It's something that will trigger the love that has coexisted between both of you. You renew the love, you water the love. So try as much as you can to leave a love note to your spouse, to enable him know or her know that you truly love her. Now, another point I want to bring to your notice is showing affection to your spouse. A lot of fans, a lot of married couples, and they find it difficult at all times to show affection to their loved one. Why? Especially when they are in public. It's not necessarily throw your whole body on your spouse to make those who are around you uncomfortable. No, there's just ways to show your spouse that he is the lucky one. Maybe having a kiss on her cheeks, or maybe there's a or just a side hug, showing appreciation that you truly and genuinely, lost her. It's something that will trigger your spouse and cast his or her mind back at the time you first met, at the time when you both were dating, your dating history. When there's a way you show your spouse that you truly love and adore her, or love and adore him, that actually, we understand, they make your partner understand that, thank God that you are the right one that he or she has been looking for. And he, in everyday life, he keep on thanking God because he found you worthy to be the right one to be around him or her. So you must show an affection publicly that will trigger your partner that you love and care about him or her. So another point I want to bring to your notice, my fans, is something that is quite simple and very hard to do, which is get your spouse their favorite snacks. You all know that you know what your spouse like. Maybe coming back from work, or maybe you went to market, or you went shopping on a plaza, shopping mall. You know what your spouse like. Why don't you just get that thing for him or her? When you came back, you like, honey, I got your favorite snacks, I got your favorite. Test it, take a look at it. You know, this show a love and affection. I believe that this is what Cassie and Karela has been coexisting. This is what has been happening around them. That tied the knot. That even when they find themselves in Big Brother house, that love coexisted. That love, that bond couldn't have. Despite the 28 housemates that actually participated on the Big Brother show, could not break the love that coexists between Cassie and Karela. So my fans, you see, that is why I say just a little gift, your favorite, your love, you know what your partner love most, you know, just getting that for him is not a big deal. But people neglect that. It's not a big deal, but you neglect what you want. If you want to rekindle the love that coexists, that has been, you know, you want to renew, you want to make your partner understand that you are the right one for him or her, you must try at all times. Maybe when you are in shopping mall, or you went to market, or when coming back from work, you know what your wife likes, what your husband. Getting it once in a while is not a big deal. No, you have to just, by doing it, presenting it to her or him. Ah, your spouse will be happy with you that you are the right person for him or her. So now the last and not the least is making your spouse his or her favorite dinner. This goes for the ladies. You know, one thing that make a man to love and cherish you most is making him his favorite dinner or lunch or breakfast. More especially serving him on bed unnoticed. You see, your spouse, for you to keep your spouse is quite simple and easy if actually you understand your partner and you love your partner. There is two concepts: understanding and loving your partner is the bone of contention in this matter. And now I'm saying it to you. I want to, this is just a relationship matters, and we are going to deliberate on this aspect. I'm here to teach you and counsel you on how to keep your man. That is what this channel is all about. Now, making your spouse breakfast on bed is not necessarily for the woman. No, you can wake up in the morning and go to the kitchen as a guy, a young man, as a man, go there, prepare something, maybe indomie, maybe egg, and fry the egg, or make just a lovely, and take your spouse by surprise. Maybe she must be in bed snoring and trying to wake up. Then you have to surprise her with that thing. Ah, baby, wake up. I have got something for you. And when she finally opened her eyes, she sees you with maybe a cup of tea and bread, including what she likes. You can the same way in your husband, maybe your husband is trying to wake up, surprise your husband with that. He will say, I haven't taken my toothpaste. You say, no, nah, honey, do it. Yes. So, another way, preparing your husband his favorite dinner. Maybe your husband is in love with ofe olugbo and akpu or anything. You know what your husband like, and you take your time to prepare that for him and serve him and watch him when eating and telling him sweet things. You know, this will rekindle the love that your husband, and no woman can be able to steal your husband from you, because you have gotten your husband, you have your husband, and your husband cannot cheat on you. So, my fans, relationship counseling, marriage counseling is all about what we are going to teach you on relationship matters. Now, Cassie and Karela exhibited this while they were in Big Brother house, and I believe that have this has been a coexisting between them, and those two pairs, those two lovers actually understand themselves, and they are going to go far in life in terms of love, creating a love history to the public. So, my fans, my advice for you is I know you have listened to this point I brought to your notice this morning. How do you deliberate on it? I want you to take it very seriously, because it will help you to have your spouse all by yourself. No one will come to drag your spouse from you, but you must know that you have to listen and actually participate on what I have mentioned so far. Now, my comment section is open for you. I want to hear other things you have to do to show love to your spouse. I want you to be open to me. I want you to tell me what other things you think we can do to show your spouse that you truly love and adore him or her. Because love is something that is so sweet and adorable. Love is something that is very sweet, and everyone want to have a taste of it. It depends on how you care and polish your home and your relationship, and polish the love that can coexisted between you and your partner. Well, I've come to the end of this segment, and I believe that I have passed a lot of messages across to you. Please, my comment section is open. Do well to drop your comment honorably. Let's share our thoughts. Let's share our mindset. Let's educate others on how to show love to their partners, so that infidelity will be a thing of the past. Thank you, my fans. I've come to the end of this segment. I believe that you enjoyed it most. And on my next video, I shall be coming with another spontaneous segment that will captivate you and interest you. Well, thank you, my fans. Please do well to drop your comments on the comment section honorably. Let's educate others on how to maintain and educate their home. God bless you all, my fans.